Hi guys, welcome to my new Doctor Who book collection, but this time we'll be taking a look at the new series books, which I have about 21 I think, two of which are non-fiction. I suppose you could call them non-fiction because they're fact basically on the show, but you may remember my previous video. I think I'm going to probably delete and redo to make it a lot shorter, and because I noticed a couple of people disliked it. I can see why they might have disliked it, because it did go on for ages and ages and ages, and I hope to make it about 8 or 10 minutes long, depends, but just so people can watch the whole thing without blowing their minds out. So this is all of the new series, and I'm going to do it with my iPhone this time, without the crappy quality. So kicking things off, we've got The Clockwise Man by Justin Richards. That's the first new series book, I think. Yeah, it's quite nice. Quite like this one. Yeah, I quite like this one. It's very good. Yeah, I really like this one. Next up, you've got Wishing Well by Trevor Baxendale. Can't remember too much about this one, but I think it's a good book, if I can remember. I think it's quite like a spooky tale. And after that we've got Wet World. I love the cover for this one. It kind of reminds me of the Power of Kroll cover. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's in a swamp and there's the swamp people in the Power of Kroll. I don't know. But yeah, this is quite a surprising little book actually. I was really enjoying it. There's a few twists in it as well. But yeah, this is quite a good book. You should probably get this. And after that we have Sick Building. I'm not sure if I've read this one or not, so I can't really give my thoughts on it. But I think I remember it wasn't too great, if I'm honest. But I may probably review all of these books eventually, when I get around to doing it. You guys have just got to request me to review a book, and I will get round to reviewing those. So yeah, I don't really know much about this one from what I can remember. And one which I have reviewed, which is Forever Autumn by Mark Morris. If you want to see my full thoughts on that, check out my review. So I probably won't say too much in this video. And then that's the first pile, and with the second pile we've got Wooden Heart. I also really like the cover for this, just the greenness of it, and the side looks very nice as well. This one's by Martin Day. I think he's written a few past Doctor books as well. A lot of the new series writers have actually. Then we've got The Last Odor. Kind of a similar cover to the Stone Rose, but yeah, this is quite. I like the idea of this. I think Jacqueline Rayner also wrote Evolution of the Daleks and Daleks in Manhattan episodes. But yeah, and after that we've got a really good one, which is Sting of the Zygons by Stephen Cole. Yeah, I really like this one. This was really good. I think I'll probably prefer Shroud of the Zygons itself, but yeah, I can definitely see the similarities between this and Shroud of the Zygons. They're both set in the past, so that makes it good. I think Shroud of the Zygons was set in present day, and they appeared in another book called The Body Snatchers, which featured the 8th Doctor. I think it was during the first series of the range. We've got Price of Paradise, I think this is one of the first few 10th Doctor books, if I can remember. I'm not too sure. This one's by Colin Bragg as well, so I've got quite a few Colin Bragg books. And yeah, this is quite a good one. Probably pause the blurb, or pause the video to read it if you want. Not the blurb anyway, not the whole book, because you'll have to buy that for yourself. And then we've got The Pirate Loop by Simon Guerrier. This one kind of reminds me of the Space Pirates a little bit. But this one's not particularly great. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. And then move on to my hardbacks, which is the last few of the 10th Doctor books. The Nightmare of the Black Island by Mike Tucker. This one's a bit boring, to be honest. I remember also borrowing the audiobook for this from my local library, and it was read by Anthony Head, and he made me sort of enjoy the book a bit more, because I like to listen to those things. And one of my recent ones is Story of Martha. Again, I haven't read this one because I had other books to read, but I will get around to reading it. I really like the cover of this. It's written by quite a few people. God, I just dropped the iPhone there. The side's quite nice as well. Yeah, that's all good. And then another recent one, Judgment of the Judoon by Colin Bragg again. Colin Bragg's featured a lot in this video, but again, I haven't read this one. I think it just features the one Judoon, and I really like this cover. I haven't heard much. Well, I've heard this book's very good, so like I said, I have had other books to read, but yeah, should be pretty good. And then the final 10th Doctor book I got is the awesome Prisoner of the Daleks. What an awesome book this is. This is a really popular book, and I think it was highly anticipated as well. It's so good. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but if you want to sort of pause the camera so you can read the blurb, if you can. I'm not sure if it'll be able to pick it up though. Yeah, I'll have to see what the results look like on YouTube. But yeah, this is a very good book. The cover's very good, and you should definitely buy it. Highly recommended. And I'll move on to the 11th Doctor books, with Claws of the Macra, which is Decide Your Destiny. I had a few David Tennant Decide Your Destinies, but I think I've lost those. Yeah, this is it's alright. I remember reading this at school. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose. It's more of a kiddies book, really, because I got it free on Doctor Adventures. And one which I haven't read, Magicka The Angels. I only got it because it was £2, and I had a bit of money left. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I'm sure it's a good book. Jacqueline Rayner wrote this. And then next up we've got Plague of the Cybermen by Justin Richards, the first of the Matt Smith most recent batch. Haven't read this one. I read the Dalek Generation, but haven't read the other two. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. I've heard good things about it. And one which I have read, which is the Dalek Generation. Yeah, it's quite good. I'd say that. Definitely not terrible. No way. Nicholas Briggs' first novel, who's the executive producer of Big Finish, which make the audios. Yeah, this is a really good book. Actually, there's a lot of great moments, and there's yeah, you should really buy this book, and the cover is quite nice as well. and the Dalek ships do feature in the story, as they should be, or should do. And finally, of my Matt Smith collection, we've got Shroud of Sorrow by Tommy Dombavand. I haven't heard of Tommy Dombavand before. I'm not sure what else he's written, but I'm sure he's written other things. But apparently this is really, really good, and apparently there's a few swear words in it as well, like bastard or something. I'm not too sure, but it's set on 23rd November 1963, like the day after President Kennedy was assassinated. But yeah, it should be. I've heard really good things about this. And so that's all my Doctor Who books there. That's quite a lot. And penultimately, you've got Doctor Who Monsters and Villains. Such a great book, this one. It's really, really good. It's got like all like the stories from loads of different monsters from classic and new series, which is what I really love about this. I haven't got any of the other ones like this, like Monsters and Villains. No, wait, sorry, Aliens and whatever the term was, or spaceships and starships and space stations. One of them. But yeah, you should really, definitely get this one. It's so brilliant. It's great. I love it. And then one I got for my birthday, which was the Visual Dictionary. I wasn't expecting this to get for my birthday, but yes, it's a really good book actually. I quite enjoyed it. I've drawn a few pictures from it. Like I've copied a few pictures, not traced them, but just copied whilst looking at them. But yeah, it's got loads of information. It's all new series, so 2005 to present. I know 2005 to 2010. But so yeah, that's my Doctor Who book collection for the new series. So thank you for watching. So join me next time for my classic book collection re-video. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me which one of these you want me to review, and I'll get back to you. But however, the book I am going to review next is The Blue Angel, so stay tuned for that. Bye for now.